get out the worksheet that you picked up when you walked in, titled Compositions, please. And again, your notebook should just be on the corner of your desk with all the rules so that you can look at those easily, because your quiz is at the end of class. All right. So, a composition. Compositions are a transformation in which a second transformation is performed on the image of a first transformation. Meaning, instead of just translating, we might translate and we really won't do that too much, but translate and rotate, or translate and reflect, or I might dilate and translate, or something like that. It's doing two of them. So we are going to focus today on glide reflections. Anybody want to guess what glide reflection does? It is a translation. We are going to translate and reflect. A glide reflection is when you translate and reflect, or translation and reflection. So example number 1 is going to have you do that. Did most of y'all pick up a highlighter when you walked in? If you did not, if you can get out a colored pen or pencil, that's fine as well, or a highlighter. What I'm going to have you do is you are going to be doing two transformations. So what I want you to do is with your final answer, I want you to highlight that one, because that's what you're going to do on your homework tonight, so I know which one to grade. Does that make sense? Because, what? Then you can shade in the one you want me to grade. Yep. So, oh my gosh, where's my pencil? Say it again? Okay, thank you. This one right here, it says graph the image of TEX for a glide reflection, behave, where the translation is XY goes to X comma Y minus 5, and the reflection line is X equals 0. So you're looking up at my board. What does this rule mean? So I'm going to first go down 5, and then what am I going to do? Reflect over the line X equals 0. What is the line X equals 0?
Over X-axis.
No.
No, the Y-axis. The origin. What?
X equals 0 is the Y-axis. Be careful. I lost my pencil. Or somebody stole it. Alright, this right here is the Y-axis. Remember, X equals is Vux. So it's going to be a vertical line, and the vertical line at 0 is the Y-axis. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go down 5. So can everybody take each of these points, T?
Wait, so you do the first one that they already gave you, or did you do
yes. Honestly, it doesn't matter with a glide reflection. You could go do the other one first, and you would get the same answer. Yep. Then I'm going to go E. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do you see how I put a prime with all these?
Yeah. So you have to do 2 primes on the next one.
Correct.
Ooh. Good job, Joy.
You're so smart.
Thank you. Thank you, Big C.
Yep, I just went down 5 each point. Take each point down 9. Now, how do I reflect over the Y-axis? How do you do a reflection?
By going like that.
Okay, I can just do that, but like, how do I do that?
By doing it.
Make the X negative.
You could make the X's negative. Perfect. Or you can count. If I want to just, I know this is -1. Change the sign it's going to become.
Oh, from this thing.
Right.
Oh.
Or you can just count. How far away is E from the Y-axis?
1.
1 to the right, so I'm going to go another 1 to the right. There is my E double prime. Let me zoom in for y'all. T, how far is T from the Y-axis?
5.
5, so now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. How far is x? So I'm going to go 2 more. And now I have TEX, double prime. And we have just done a glide reflection. I want to reiterate, somebody said, what if I don't have a highlighter at home? Then you can just shade in your final answer. Or you can highlight it. Either way, I need you to distinguish. Do you see how there's 2 triangles? I need you to distinguish which one's your final answer.
What if I'm draw 2 triangles?
What questions can I answer? Turn your, yes. Yes. We're going to do half of it together though. Turn your paper over, please. Example 2. This is going to be a perfect example of why I want you to highlight / shade in. It says transform the pre-image using the rule xy goes to x minus 7 negative y. What is happening here?
All I'm doing is just going left 7.
I'm going to go left 7. And what else am I going to do?
Negative y.
A negative y does what? That is going to reflect over the x-axis. So again, those of you that maybe I went too fast just now, the x minus 7 tells me I'm going to go left 7 units. The negative y tells me I'm going to reflect over the x-axis. So let's do that. Let me go left 7 on each of these points.
It's a very weird shape.
Yep. Yeah, this is just a quadrilateral. We're going to learn all about quadrilaterals right before spring break.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm guessing it's a unit, right? Miss, I already know what comes.
I think quadrilaterals is the hardest unit we do all year.
Yeah, I know. I have siblings.
Before. Alright, I just went left 7. Now what do I need to do? How do I reflect over the x-axis when it's literally on top of the x-axis?
The same thing. You count and you count.
I'm going to do the same thing. I am going to count whatever direction, and then I'm going to keep going for that. So look up. For K, I'm going to go up 1, then I'm going to go up 1 again. There's my K double prime. What about C? To get to the x-axis, I'm going to go down 2. So what am I going to do? Go down 2 again. There's C double prime. I know it's weird, right? Because you're going different directions. P, I'm going to go up 2. Then I'm going to go up 2 again. And D goes up 1, up 1. So do you see especially, y'all, this one right here, why I want you to highlight? Because they're literally on top of each other. It gets very confusing very fast. Okay. Graph that, please. Yeah, I don't like whenever they're on top of each other either. Alright, what? Can I move on? Are we okay with this?
Yeah.
Do I have any questions? You're like, I have questions, but I don't know what they are. We're going to practice more on the homework, so just give me a minute, okay? Alright, number 3. A, B, C, D, E is the image of LMNOP.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Find the written description for the transformation and write the rule. Question.
Write the written transformation.
Which one's the first one and which one's the second one?
A, B, C.
Elemental. It gave us A, B, C, D first.
But what does it say? A, B, C, D is the
Image.
So what does that mean? LMNOP is the first, A, B, C, D is the second. So I know last period I messed up because I just assumed alphabetical. Can't assume that. We have to read what it says. Alright? Now, the other thing I need you to know. Everybody circle your A point. What goes with the A point? L. Everybody underline or like box. Let's box your B point. What goes with B? How do you know?
Because it's right there. Because the line's shorter to that one.
Okay. I want you to keep that in mind when you're doing this, because it can get a little tricky. How do I go from LMNOP to ABCDE? What should I do first?
Flip over some, whatchamacallit?
Rotate how?
180. Counterclockwise. 190.
No.
Not 90. We're going to do something else. You're not wrong. We're going to do something else, though. Flip how? Somebody said reflect.
It's like a pancake. You have to flip it over to the other side.
Okay. Let's flip it over so that the L goes on top, just like A is. Are y'all cool with that? So the first thing we're going to do is reflect over the
I'd say over 2.
x-axis. Let's reflect over the x-axis. So I'm going to take L and count.
That's a lot of ways to go.
Yeah. If you don't want to count, remember you can just negate it. So like I can see P, my Y is at -6, I'm going to put it at +6. So that's something else you can do. Okay. Aiden, you with me? You sure? Louder? Is that good? Why do we need to reflect again? Joey said I need to reflect again over the y-axis now. Why? Yeah, look. Y'all, do you see how the B is on the right side of the A? Is M on the right side of L? So I'm going to reflect again, this time over the y-axis. All right, y'all. Quit talking, write it down.
Thank you, Joey. Coach Griffin will be so proud of Joey. Things change too much.
All right, how do I make this become A, B, C, D, E? Oh, I plotted that wrong. Down 6? All right. Y'all stop, please. Not working, I meant the boys that are. Hey guys, what did I tell y'all on Friday? Reflecting over the x-axis and reflecting over the y-axis is the same thing as? Which is? Which rule? It is the same thing as rotating 180. So I think Anthony or Kevin, I think it was Kevin, said to rotate. You weren't wrong. 90 degrees was wrong, but rotating wasn't wrong. You could rotate. I personally think rotating is one of the harder ones to identify. And we are doing glide reflections, so I kept it with reflecting. But yes, you could have rotated. So what is going to be my rule here? What does a rule always start with? X, Y with an arrow. Is everybody writing this down? And then reflecting over the x-axis does what?
Negative X.
What? Reflecting over the x-axis is negative y. Reflecting over the y-axis. And what is going down 6 going to do? Minus 6 where? And that is my rule. You what? That's fair. Okay. What questions can I answer? This is totally one of those things that, Miss Olivars, when you do it, yeah, that makes sense, but can I do it on my own?
No.
So we're about to practice together. I'm going to do the odd problems with you today. So all you have to do are the evens tonight, but I'm going to grade all of them.
Oh, shoot.
So everybody should at least make a 50. Can I change this? All right. Can you please glue this onto page 42 in your notebooks? Glue this onto page 42 in your notebook. Keep out your rules.
Oh my God.
What?
Holy big. Hold on, man.
Nobody's wow.
I was a spirit of the ball.
What? Well, Carter, you know we learned today. Yeah.
I know, we're just gonna say.
We did learn that. Oh yeah.
Yes. That one's just over there, pal. That's gonna be glued in. All right.
Is it December, November? It's not November. November is still 3 days.
All right, I need your attention. Boys. Look up. Okay. Again, all of your homework is due tomorrow when you walk in. What I would like to do right now is do half of it with you so that you have half the work. Sound good? All right, so I'm going to do the odd problems. First blank. A blank is a composition of translation and reflection. What's it called when you have a translation and a reflection?
Oh, the God.
The glide reflection. Number 1, the graph of the pre-image ABC transforms to the image A prime, B prime, C prime using what rule? Can you please write down the points for A prime, B prime, and C prime? Go. Was anybody absent on Friday?
Me, Carter.
For real? No. Okay.
I think everybody was here.
Okay, perfect. can you please look up to check that you got the same points as me?
Absolutely. Miss, I didn't even get started.
Okay, we got to starting a little bit quicker then.
You're a bad boy.
That's how I was doing my stuff, and I was waiting for those of you to do that.
All right. I want you to look at your points. Look at the original, the pre-image, and the image. What do you notice about the X's?
Flip the sign.
Flip the sign. Okay, how do we start a rule out? X, Y with an arrow. So our X's became negative. What happens to my Y's? -3. Say it again. You do the description first? That's fine. And so then what is my negative X? What's that?
Reflection over y-axis.
Reflect over y-axis. And what is my y -3? And that is how I expect you to do this. Y'all, I'm recording. I need y'all to stop. What questions do I have? Are we a little bit more comfortable with this? Can I change it? Number 3. Number 3 says transform the pre-image ABC using the following rule. Graph and record the new coordinates. You can do this 2 ways. The first way is you can just apply the rule. What does it say to do to my X's? Flip the sign. So I'm just going to flip the sign on all my X's. What does it say to do to my Y's? Subtract 7. So you can just subtract 7 from all of them. Graph and record the new coordinates. That is one way to do this. The other way is to actually look at it and see what it says. What is it saying to do with the negative X?
Over the y-axis.
Reflect over the y-axis. What is it saying with the y -7? So if you wanted to, instead of plotting these points, you could physically reflect over the y-axis. And then move down 7 physically. And then don't forget to highlight your final answer for me or shade it in. What questions do I have? Oh, I did something wrong. What did I do wrong here? I did. What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, A is wrong. A is wrong right here. Okay, so I just need to move it up. I was like, that's not the same picture. Okay, there we go. All right, any questions? What's your question? Nothing? Okay. Yes. No, you don't have to plot that one. No. If you were to just plot this one, that's fine. Yep. All right. I want you to star number 5. We're going to go through that tomorrow at the beginning of the class. You can leave this one blank. Okay? It's a rotation. Everything that we are doing is glide reflection today. I'll save that till tomorrow. Okay? So star that and don't worry about that one. Can I move on? Number 7. Everybody look at number 7. What is happening? Yes. It is due tomorrow. Number 5, we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll do that later. Yep. That's the only one you have to leave blank. Number 7, what do we got?
Negative y.
How come negative yx? It switches them, and the y turns to the negative. Does everybody see that it switches them and the y turns to a negative on number 7?
So rotate.
So what rule is that?
Rotate 90.
Rotate 90. Questions? Turn your paper over. Number 9. It's switching which sign? No. X stays the same. What happens to my y? And what is that? Reflect over the x-axis. Does that make sense? If it would have had switched them and then it would have been that would have been 270. Questions? No. 11. Am I going too fast?
No. This one's rotate 1.
Look at 11. Hold on. Just look at 11 for a little bit.
I was looking at it.
I want you to see if you can figure out the rule.
That's easy. What kind of tomfoolery?
What's happening to my x's?
They go negative, so reflects over the y.
Okay. So that is going to be reflect over the y-axis. What is happening to my y's? Plus 3 is... This is going to go up 3 units. No. If you just put up 3, that's okay. Questions? Say it again.
I put over y-axis, not reflect.
You have the reflecting is the important part. You could put reflect y-axis.
Okay.
The reflect is the important part there.
Reflect over y.
Axis.
No,
Okay. All right, last one. This one's a little tricky. Yeah, number 11 was reflect over y and up 3. All right. Looking at this one, it says state the rule for the following transformation. I have ABC turning into A prime, B prime, and C prime. What do you think we should do first? I would reflect over the x-axis. And I'm going to physically do that with each point. How do I reflect over the x-axis? By doing it, counting. A goes down 2 to get to the x-axis, so then I'm going to go down 2 more. C goes up, I got up 6. To get to the x-axis, I'm going to go up 6 more.
Yeah.
And then B goes down 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Huh? So this is what I get when I reflect over the x-axis.
Up 1, then you go down 1, right up. Shut up. I'm trying to.
Hey. That was 2 strikes in 1 sentence. Let's watch it. Enough. How do I get from this C to this C over here? You said right 8? Right 8 and down 1. Let's check and make sure that works for the B as well, and the A.
I checked me.
And it does. Although, do I need to move you up more?
No.
Are you sure? So how does my rule begin?
X, Y.
With an arrow. Don't forget that arrow. If I'm reflecting over the x-axis,
Negative Y. But X plus 8.
x plus 8, because I'm going right 8,
And then negative Y minus 1.
negative y minus 1.
Thank you, Aiden.
Perfect job. I have done half your homework with you. You have the rest to do by the time you walk in tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Study your notebook. You have a quiz in 5 minutes. Over the rules. Study that notebook page.
Bring your body, love the man.